Here we are, song number 9. It's Zombified. Let's get straight into it. Whoa. Crash. Okay, so I feel like we've seen this scene before. And maybe this Ronnie before as well. We saw the zombie in the TikTok video, didn't we?
Zombified.
Yes. Zombified. You've been zombified? Got long hair, Ronnie. The claw is out. What is that microphone? That microphone is so weird. Cool though. Oh, is that the truck? Is that the truck from Ronald that he breaks out of? Might be wrong. I love a good subtitle. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Ronnie just give his finger. Shot. Oh, he threw the mic stand. I get it. I get the reference. Let's say fuck Ronnie right here. Evil laughing. Ah, we've got UFOs inbound. That Zombified felt a bit like Watch the World Burn. Seriously, bro? Now we have another big beast as well.
Zombified.
I feel like there's some real similarities there between that and some of the other videos. There's definitely a lot of nods and a lot of Easter eggs and things that I probably have missed. Even just at the end there where Zombified flashed up, that was like Ronald, where they had the song title come up at the end of the song. And they also had this big beast thing at the end as well. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't paying much attention to the lyrics. I was kind of very focused on the music and the video there to just really hone in on little things in the video that I might miss. The overriding theme that I got though from the lyrics was that it was very much just about people being manipulated, I think, on social media. Picked up on one thing that he said earlier in the song, which was about something that you said 10 years ago and now you're being cancelled or something like that. So in terms of links to the other videos, I definitely noticed, I think that was the truck that was in Ronald. I may be wrong, that he sort of breaks out of in the first instance when he's captured. And it looked like the same scene as well from Voices in My Head where he kind of lands in it and then he kills, I think he kills that version of Ronnie, and then he's dancing and the zombies on the TikTok. So I think that's all linked. I am going from memory here. We had a lot of claws coming out. We had another menacing laugh. And we had a breakdown or intro to a breakdown that was very similar, I think, to Watch the World Burn, where we got this kind of zombified, it zooms in on his face, and then we go into this breakdown. There's definitely some links here to other songs. This is the Ronnieverse after all, and everything is combined, linked, and means something. Another thing that was very interesting to me, and I'm not sure what link this has, is that one of the cheerleading zombies was looking into the reflection on the floor, and in the reflection she could see her actual self. So I'm wondering what that's reference to, whether it's just about taking a look at yourself and seeing who you are. And I don't know, there's a group of zombies sort of stood around some TVs that were in like a shop window, and there was this like hypnotizing spiral going on, and they're all kind of watching it. I think again that's just another nod to the way people are now, the way that social media has influence on people, the way that no one really kind of forms their own opinion. They all just sort of hop on other people's opinions. I think that's a big thing for Ronnie, especially when he gets hate from a lot of different angles and people sort of hopping on stories that aren't true or things said about him that aren't true. It must be really frustrating that you have all these things out there about you that are false, and there's nothing you can kind of do to persuade people other than to just make music and make the art. Maybe that's something to do with the mirror, with the cheerleader just holding up the mirror to society and saying, just take a look at yourself. And again, maybe all the zombies, you know, he's showing an ugly side of society, using zombies as a kind of metaphor for the ugly side of society that is just sort of hypnotized and following all of the things that social media influence and government influence, politics has over people these days. I like the fact that Ronnie just flipped me off halfway through as well. Just out of nowhere, he just looks at the camera and just goes, great. Thanks, Ronnie. And when he threw the mic stand, I understand these references now because he threw a mic stand into the crowd and someone said that he nearly killed someone. And then I've seen a video recently of him throwing inflatable mic stands into the crowd. And then in this video where he threw a mic stand and it just went straight through a zombie's head, I just laughed. And obviously something very, very obvious, the zombie stood on top of the car wearing a Fuck Ronnie Radke t-shirt. Just get shot in the head by Ronnie. I think that's pretty obvious what that says. Interesting as always that we went from zombies to UFOs. You think that zombies are the bad guys, and actually it turns out to be something bigger. So that's interesting. I like the fact we got some of the band acting in this as well. Whereas before normally they're just sort of rocking out, playing their instruments. They're doing stuff as well with Ronnie. They're shooting people and they're doing some acting in the car and stuff. So yeah, it's fun to watch. It's good to see them getting involved in that as well. And then we go from UFOs into this big sort of rock monster that comes out the ground, and then they jump the car into its mouth to end the song. They like doing that because they did that in the All My Life video where he rides the train off of the side of the cliff. It felt a bit like that to me. And obviously at the end of Ronald where he fights Alex Terrible's character. So there's a few big showdowns, I suppose, in this album that happened in the videos, which is pretty cool. And in terms of Ronnie's vocal performance, we get obviously a few different characters popping up in this one. The claw comes out and we get a bit more operatic stuff. We obviously got a bit of screaming in there. We've got the classic sort of chorus, big chorus Ronnie. Got some nice falsetto head voice stuff in there. So he's using a lot of his range in these songs now just to really show off and flex his skills and his voice. Once again, just excellent songwriting, and it just shows that Falling in Reverse consistently put out great songs. So that is song number 9 done. Another great song by Falling in Reverse, and if you'd like to carry on listening to the album with me, I'll put the link just up here so you can click on that and carry on listening. I can't believe we've only got 2 songs left. It's been so much fun just discovering this band on the YouTube channel and listening and talking to all of you guys in the comments as well. So please do keep those comments coming in. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I shall see you on the next one.